Yeah, Varsity, yeah, Varsity, yeah. Hey, total pole, total pole, total pole. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm torn, bitch. The wig split. 4-5, I call that the big. Still miss. East game rims hit. I don't drip, hit you with a cross it. Then drum on the gun, that's a buck. Put a flat me. Got them in the bed while you sleep. That's a wet dream. This the process me. Close range hashtags with a vest me. If a try to touch me, I off him. Put a hole in his head, he endorse me. Pull up to the block, you a roller. Pull up with the Glock, you a roller. Leave it flat, no warning. Scum gang, we on it, you a warning. Funky honey, you know I total pole. The 6'9", know we total poles. Total pole, total pole, total pole. You talk down, we gon' let that go. Let it blow, let it blow, let it blow. Got the skull, got the skull, got the skull, got the skull, got the strings, and I put them to your nose. Let it go, let it go.
Cause I ain't never told on my dog. I ain't never froze with that pistol dog. How many say that? How many say that? And scared to hit that road and go get it, dog. If I put it in my soul, then I live it, dog. How many can say that? How many can say that? And I still got some doing fair time. Doing all day without a deadline. I came home and you know I held my mans down. How many can say that? How many did they time and came home on some solid? I never froze with that pistol, I was popping. Hit that interrogation room on some quiet. Give me to a cell with my so we can politic. And when I hit the county, I was tripping on the rock. They took the TV, I don't care, just don't with that clock. And when I hit the prison yard, I met a lot of plugs. They saw my paperwork and I got a lot of love. Cause I ain't never told them, dog. I ain't never froze with that pistol, dog. How many can say that? How many can say that? Scared to hit that road and go get it, dog. If I put it in my song, then I live it, dog. How many can say that? How many can say that? I hit the road with no L's, that's a real risk. I tried to smash 30 rollies, that's a real lick. She put that money on her phone and kept them letters coming. I cheated on her, she kept doing it, that's a real bitch. And I swear Nikita, she the realest, dog. Got that money right and she ain't miss a visit, dog. She said she gon' hold me down and she did it, dog. How many can say that? Keep it real with yourself. Heads through the bait, you know them lanes took it. I treat my we came out the same thing. I hold my own weight, ain't looking for no time reduction. Only thing I told them, bitch, my lawyer number. I done been through Cincinnati, headed to the K. Really, I learned how to drive on them interstates. Like, Lee, good, we an hour away. If we get into he know we good. I ain't never told on my dog. I ain't never froze with that pistol, dog. How many can say that? How many say that? Scared to hit that road and go get it, dog. If I put it in my song, then I live it, dog. How many can say that? How many can say that? How many niggas say that? How many say that? How many can say that? How many say that? How many say that? How many can say that? How many say that?
Off top, running out his socks, talk more than really be on go. Just up wide in France, paint a face like Picasso. All iced out my vatos, I'm really on big Beamer, big Benz in my Bentley next. Don't play around on my phone. Give me watch on my wrist, out of date, but it's Rolex. Grizzly up next, I'm up now. Strap your bullet back.
550, 600 hundreds, 720, let's get straight to it. 810s with that 8 bands, hit the store and get some rubber bands, let's get straight to it. Everybody come together, everybody got the plan, he came to it, so if he still And your mans call his mans, make sure they ain't moving fast. Soon as they touch Atlanta, get with both secure the bag, nigga.
Hey, back security, that's on my mama, bro. Asian love, you that Yokohama flow. Made that double, got a Uzi, I don't scuffle, not a bangy, but that bang in my glove like an airbag. Only aiming in the sky, call those Air Max. All up in copping like price tag, I'm ballin', ain't there riding in the game that I'm calling up. I need help, about dollars by my sick help.
You swear your faithful, she sent her location. I hit her at the trap indicator, she basic. Chop with the laser, get decapitated. Can't smoke, I'm on papers, hold on, this my Jamaican. Love one, want me dead, so I'm steady praying. Ain't no disrespect without retaliation. The hotel, I ain't her in the basement, text her later like I'm done with you. I got a situation, baby.
Bro, let me get her then. I'm a dogger out the switcheroo to the lion's den. Talking down my bro, got more heat than a frying pan. Gucci around my hair, around tight like I'm Taliban.
Like I'm Taliban, how we drop go. Lot of dreadheads, lot of chopsticks. Touch my out to get your top ripped. Don't ask the price if you know you ain't trying to cop.
You the type to look around but never caught. Hey, I'm the type to buy the store, make them restock it. Hey, beam on everything I own, I will not miss. Grizzly by my side like a pilot riding.
Yachty, I might stop rapping for this one reason. If the feds hear this doing 100 C's, in the hood, shooting to my Yeezys. Put angels on you who be playing like y'all demons.
Hating and faking, they playing on my death. I get a mother's deep penetration. This diamond choker for some reason, give me pure ventilation. Every living with respect is collaboration.
We the bust down brothers, check the rollies out. Say you winning one more time, I'm pulling trophies out. No, we out, no saw Kobe's out. In other words, I'm with all that'll blow you out.
From the D to the A, put respect on it. If that's your on my got on it. I'm from the south, I got diamonds in my teeth. I got fur on my fleece, my new ring can pay your lease.
Chain on my dresser next to my indictment. When they said not guilty, I was so excited. From the A to the D, you heard Yachty, rape coming this summer. I'ma have your
I was tryna beat a case, but I ain't beat that case. I did the race. Beat it up, run. Eli blast, cricket flows like a vase. And then I go out my way. Do the dash, then I go out the way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Mustang Arena for Varsity Girls Basketball Competition. Please welcome our guests in this game from Jones High School. They are the Tigers. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Before we begin our game this evening, we ask that you please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with our guests from Jones. And we'll start with junior, number 0, Jemiah Turner. Senior, number 1, Kiana Tolbert. Sophomore, number 3, Kamaya Webb. Senior, number 4, Chardell Jones. And finally for the Tigers, senior, number 10, Amari Bell. And the head coach of the Tigers, Mr. Robert Moultrie. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Starting at guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 3, Mayanna Garrett. At guard, 5'8" junior, number 4, Sadaisha Payne. At guard, 5'5" sophomore, number 12, Briera Williams. At guard, 5'9" sophomore, number 15, Emmy James. And finally for the Mustangs, at forward, 5'8" sophomore, number 42, Erica Simmons. The head coach of the Mustangs, Mr. Tommy Butts, and assistant coaches Keisha Brown-Griffin, Latoya Russ, and George Spearman. The officials for tonight's game are from the Central Florida Officials Association here in Orlando. Tonight's game is being webcast live at WekivaMustangs.com. If you have friends and family who could not make it out tonight here in the Mustang Arena, and you'd like them to be able to follow along live, play-by-play, just have them tune into WekivaMustangs.com and then click on the Mustang TV option. And good evening to those of you listening on the webcast. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs. I'll be taking you through tonight's game. Three-point basket by number 4, Chardell Jones, to put the Tigers on the board. And another 3 by Jemiah Turner. Tigers out to a 6-0 lead, and the Mustangs will request a timeout. Full timeout is called by Wekiva. Foul's called against number 10. Mary Bell, her first, the team's first. Charnel Jones is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot two. The foul is called against Mustangs number 12, Bree Williams, her first and the team's first. Strikeout, that's on the floor. So again, welcome to those of you listening online. We are now underway. Tigers out hot with a couple of threes in a row. The Mustangs call timeout to try to set things right and address that perimeter shooting. The Tigers will try more of it. These two won't go, though. And the rebound goes to Emmy James. James going to try to go coast to coast herself. And she's going to get blocked by number 10, Amari Bell. It goes out of bounds off of Bell, and the Mustangs will get another chance. Bree Williams, 4-3 on the inbound from Mayanna Garrett. Traveling, Mustangs ball. So the Mustangs will have an opportunity to take advantage here of a turnover. Got inside to Garrett, and it's good. Mayanna Garrett on the pass from Sadasia Payne. So an anemic start has turned into a 7-0 run for Wekiva. Tigers try to punch in, and they do. That's Amari Bell on the pass from Jemiah Turner. Mayanna Garrett is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot two for the Mustangs. The foul is called against Jemiah Turner. That's her first personal foul, and the team's second. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Ro Paradin. And Erica Simmons will take a break. Garrett's first free throw a little bit too hot, and it bounces off the backboard. Second one finds the mark. And that ties the game at 8. Tigers lethal on the perimeter shooting. The Mustangs have adapted their defense accordingly. And another break for Wekiva as Jemiah Turner is called for traveling. Mustangs ball. Emmy James going toe-to-toe with Kamaya Webb. Payne sets up the screen. James over to Garrett, nearly got it away from her. Garrett takes a three anyway, off her footing, and Mayanna Garrett for two from Emmy James. Nice job by Garrett there, in spite of the fact she got a bad pass, immediately regaining her composure. Well short on the three by Bell. And ultimately it is James that comes up with the rebound for the Mustangs. We'll go to the end of the court in transition. And Sadasia Payne is going to get called for too many steps. Tigers ball. Checking into the game for the Tigers, number 5, Kiana Rollins. Push is called against number 34, Roe Parrott, in her first, and the team's second. Amari Bell is at the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers. Double miss there for Bell. Mustangs catch a break. They'll hold on to a 2-point lead. 10-8 is the score, halfway through the first quarter. James with a hot pass. And Sedacia Payne's not able to hold on to it. Out of bounds, Tigers ball. So turnovers on consecutive possessions for the Tigers and the Mustangs. An opportunity to tie or go ahead here for Jones. Turner goes to the outside. Perimeter shot from Tolbert, and it's good. Kiana Tolbert with a go-ahead 3 from Jemiah Turner. Payne can't hit it 3 at the other end. Tolbert gets the rebound, goes to the corner. It looks like a good trap, but we're going to get a foul called here against the Mustangs. Wekiva fouls called against Sedacia Payne. That's her first personal foul, and the team's third. Checking into the game for the Tigers, number 23, Alexandra Lavati. Checking in for the Mustangs, Ayanna Johnson and Denisha Bowles. Tolbert goes too far on the layup, overextends, and it bounces off the backboard. Rebound to Bowles. Mayanna Garrett from Emmy James. Mustangs back on top by a 1-point margin. Jones can't get it to go from the key. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Tigers. Mustangs get the ball here. Backcourt violation, Tigers ball. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Bree Williams. And for the Tigers, number 10, Amari Bell. Tolbert's 3 is short. Rebound goes to Bree Williams. Rotation back to Williams. Takes a nice-looking 3, and it's Breera Williams from downtown from Denisha Bowles. That'll put a pep in the Mustangs' step. They're now up by 4, 15-11 the score, with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first period. Missed by Jones, will be rebounded by Johnson. And Kiana Tolbert will smack the ball out of bounds away from Sedacia Payne. It remains with the Mustangs. Checking back in for Jones, Jemiah Turner. And Takaya Alston enters. Sedacia Payne from the key for 2. And if you're in a generous mood and you don't want to count that step, give an assist to Denisha Bowles. Foul is called against Mustangs number 4, Sedacia Payne. That's her second personal foul, the team's fourth. Amari Bell was trying for a putback, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Checking in for the Mustangs, Marina Mayotto and Erica Simmons. Mayotto too high on the pass, and it gets intercepted by Takaya Alston. Under a minute to play here in the first period. Turner for 3, won't go. Fight for the rebound. It looks like Erica Simmons got it cleanly and then gets fouled. Foul is called against number 0. Jemiah Turner, her second, the team's third. Mustangs ball. Three won't go for the Mustangs. Jones tries to go coast to coast from Chardell Jones. Can't get it. Bowles fumbles the rebound, but manages to get it under control. Tries to score in transition, but it's smacked away by Kiana Tolbert. And it will be the Mustangs' ball in the front court. 21.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Simmons got a good look at a layup. Couldn't get it to go, though. Erica Simmons on a second chance basket. And Maria Mayotto helped. To the paint, nice block. That takes us to the end of the first period. A hot shooting contest. A 6-point run for the Tigers, followed by a 7-point run for the Mustangs. And we'll end with Wekiva having a 6-point lead. 19-13 is the score at the end of 8 minutes. Emmy James returns during the break for Wekiva. Diana Garrett also in during the break for the Mustangs. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I remind you that today's game is being live streamed at WekivaMustangs.com. Make sure you point your friends and family, whether they're here or all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. WekivaMustangs.com. The Mustangs have the opening possession of the second quarter. Tolbert can't get the three to go. Rebound to Williams. Pass bounces off of Simmons, but Bowles manages to control it. They're going to get it on the floor. Mustangs will call for a 30-second timeout. Bowles gets trapped and gives the ball away to Amari Bell, so that timeout turns out to be wasted, but she gets tipped by James and then a steal by Williams at the other end, so one good turnover deserves another. Emmy James comes back on the other side, can't get it to go. Simmons on the rebound. Mustangs will get another possession. Williams to the key, got it! Briere Williams from the key. Good crowd here tonight in Mustang Arena if you can't hear it. I'm going to turn up the ambient sound a little bit so you get a little more of that. Bell spins, can't get it to go. Rebound to James. James now has 3 rebounds for the game. Minute and a half into the second quarter, and we're going to get a foul. Foul's called against number 5, Kiana Rollins. That's her first personal foul. And the team's 4th. Checking into the game for Jones, Takaya Alston and Chardell Jones. And for the Mustangs, Ro Paradin. Foul's called against number 34, Ro Paradin. Her second, the team's 5th, and it turns the ball over to the Tigers. It's not a call you see very often, screen at the baseline, but that is in fact what Paradin is called for doing. Mustangs got a good opening to the second quarter here. Tolbert can't get the jump shot to go. Offensive rebounds to Alston. Still no score for the Tigers as of yet in the second quarter. Jones can't get that to go either, and Garrett will get the rebounds. Bowles a little bit short on the jumper. Rebounds to Alston. Kiana Tolbert is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. The foul is called against Mustangs. Number 15, Emmy James. Her first personal foul, and the team's 6th. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 21, Ayanna Johnson. Denisha Bowles on the pass to Ro Paradin for 2. Nice alert steal there by Mayanna Garrett. Gets it to the other end quickly. Denisha Bowles gets the ball swatted away from her by Jemiah Turner. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Bree Williams. Ball into Williams. She gets to the paint. Goes outside to Johnson. Back to Williams for three, and it's good! Bree Williams from Ayanna Johnson for three. Both of these teams hot from the perimeter tonight, but the Mustangs more so by 11 now. Tigers still looking for their first field goal of the second quarter. Almost 4 minutes in, and they're not going to get it here. Mayanna Garrett, coast to coast, 4-2, and we'll pause for a full timeout called by the Tigers. Timeout Jones. So the Mustangs on a 9-2 run to open up the second quarter. Alston nearly loses her dribble to Denisha Bowles, but she gets it over to Takaya Alston. Fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot two for the Tigers. Mayanna Garrett is called on the push. That's her first personal foul on the team's seventh. Alston hits the first. And you got to give credit to what I presume is the Jones JV team sitting over there in the stands and acting as the de facto official cheerleading squad for the Tigers. Williams with a long distance three won't go. Bowles gets the rebound. Mayanna Garrett can't get the jumper to go either. It's a no call. Denisha Bowles for two on a third chance basket for the Mustangs. And your Coach Putt's encouraging his team as the Tigers go into rotation. Mustangs keeping up with them. They'll take the three here. Turner, no good, and the rebound goes to Ayanna Johnson. Johnson inside to Garrett. Garrett's got the layup, no good. Bounces out. Rebound to Jones, the player and the team. Foul's called against number 34, Ro Perrin, and that's her third personal foul. And the team's eighth. It puts the Tigers into bonus. Chardell Jones will be shooting 1-1. Sadisha Payne and Emmy James are into the game for the Mustangs. Chardell Jones hits the first. So I have to be careful to mention her full name so you don't confuse her with just the team. So she's 2 for 2 at the line. Ayana Johnson from Emmy James for 3. Sadeja Payne is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is called against number 10, Imari Bell. That's her second and the team's 5th. Jemiah Turner on the pass from Chardell Jones. Mustangs turn the ball over on the inbound. Jones will get another chance here. Nice block by Payne. Rebound goes to James. $1:27 left in the half. Mustangs on a tear here. They lead by 13 after a very close first quarter. James gets inside, but the layup attempt is too hot. James can't get the putback either, and the rebound ultimately goes to Chardell Jones. She goes long distance, and Chardell Jones on the long distance assist to Kiana Tolbert. Mustangs will miss a 3. Goes down to the other end with the Tigers. Push is called against Mustangs number 4, Sadeja Payne, her 3rd personal foul. The team's 9th. And that will put the Tigers into bonus. Kiana Tolbert at the line, shooting 1 and 1. Returning to the game for the Mustangs, Marina Mayado. Minus 3 there by Jones. Will go to a rebound by Erica Simmons. Mayato to Simmons, barely keeps it under control. Goes back to Mayato, but nearly loses the ball. Traveling, Tigers ball. Tolbert for 3, short. Rebounds to Emmy James. She can't get the 3 to go, and that takes us to halftime. It's a 9-point lead for Wekiva going into the locker rooms. 34-25 is your score at intermission. All right.
Drag my nails on the tile. I just follow your sin. You can't just follow my smile. All of your flaws are aligned with this mood of mine. Calling me to the phone, nothing left to leave behind. You ought to keep it concealed, just like I was a weapon. I didn't come for a fight, but I will fight till the end. And this one might be a battle, might not turn out okay. You know you look so Seattle, but you feel so LA. It's irresistible. I'm running through to the burst, just like you were a bubble. Frame me up on your wall, just to keep me out of trouble. Like I'm not getting trapped in the life of fixation. Truly feel up, baby, I'm fucking low inflation. Too many wounds and not enough wars. Took you rounds in the ring and not enough set of scores. Too many shots, not enough blood in the waves. You know I give my love off a phone at a net. It's irresistible. Your secondhand smoke. I breathe you in, but honey, I don't know what you're doing to me. Monetary, but the truth catches up with us eventually. I try to say I'm no good at lip service, except when you're yours. Need for more. I'm coming for you, and I'm making more. I still love the way I hurt you. It's irresistible.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your halftime stats, beginning with the Tigers. Zakai Alston has 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Amari Bell has 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Chardell Jones with 5 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. Jemiah Turner, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Kiana Tolbert leads her team with 9 points, 1 rebound. As for the Mustangs, Tanisha Bowles has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Ro Perriton has 2 points. Ayanna Johnson, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Deja Payne, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Erica Simmons, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Mayana Garrett with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Bree Williams already into double figures. She has 11 points, 9 of which came from long distance, as well as 2 rebounds and a steal. That takes us to our halftime score, 34-25. For those of you watching online at WekivaMustangs.com. We are going to take a break for about 5.5 minutes. You may see the camera freeze during that break. Don't worry about that. We're just doing a little bit of technical work during the break between halves. Again, 34-25, Mustangs lead the Tigers at halftime.
Comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my duck off the crib, the spot, the pad. But my house is your house if you throwing it back. Excuse me if my home draining the sand. Soon as these happy faces land, you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa es tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Cheers to this. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. We ain't gotta go out 'cause what? Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. It's my house.
Waking up, the action dust. I wipe my brow and I'm sweating my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. Don't make my system blow. Welcome to the new
All right, welcome back to Mustang Arena. Jones gets the opening possession, and they're going to try to open with a three. That'll go out of bounds off of the Tigers. Checking into the game for Jones, number 5, Kiana Rollins. Diana Garrett in trouble. And she's going to lose the ball to a steal, which is then promptly returned to Erica Simmons. Chardell Jones steals 2 to open up second half scoring for the Tigers. Missed by Tolbert, will go to a Payne rebound. Mustangs still up by 7. James can't get the jumper to go. And Bell is there waiting for the rebound. Amari Bell can't get the basket, but can't get her foot back either. And the rebound ultimately goes to Sadasia Payne. She's up to 5 rebounds so far tonight. We'll go to the other end. James a little short from the baseline. Mayana Garrett is fouled on the putback attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. The foul is called against Amari Bell. That's her 3rd personal foul. And the team's first this half. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Ayanna Johnson, and for the Tigers, Alexandra Labate. Turner gets an air ball on the short jumper. Mayana Garrett on the rebound. Payne going to try to make something happen in transition. Too hot, though. And Payne scrambles for the rebound. That's Garrett that scrambles for the rebound. Three won't go either there. And Deanna Tolbert is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is called against Mustangs number 12, Bree Williams. That's her 2nd personal foul and the team's first. Checking into the game for the Tigers, Amari Bell. Mustangs catch a break. Tolbert not able to make either of her free throws. Still a 9-point lead, and Payne loses the ball. That's Williams loses the ball to a steal by Turner. Turner gets the ball batted away by Garrett on the attempt. Stays with the Tigers, though. Kiana Tolbert is fouled on the attempt. She'll be at the line shooting 2 for the Tigers. Mustangs foul is called against number 3, Mayanna Garrett, on the block. That's her second and the team's second. Tolbert hits both of her free throws. That cuts the Mustang lead down to 7. Erica Simmons can't get a long jumper to go, but she chases down her own rebound, gets it inside to Sadisha Payne. Won't go for her either. And Sadisha Payne is fouled on the putback attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is called against number 4, Chardell Jones. That's her first personal foul. And the team's second. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Tanisha Bowles. Tigers in trouble, but Chardell Jones on the pass to Amari Bell for 2. Williams on the quick draw, can't get the 3 to go. Ayanna Johnson is there to make the rebound for the Mustangs. Mustangs doing well on the rebounding. They have 11 offensive and 23 defensive for a total of 34 so far. Bowles can't get it to go. Thirty-second timeout. Tiger timeout for 30 seconds. Ayanna Johnson gets the rebound after Tolbert misses her 3. And gets the dribble taken away from her by Chardell Jones. Going to try to go coast for coast, can't get it. Sadisha Payne gets the rebound and also draws a foul. So the Mustangs get away with one there. That could have been disastrous. Held ball, possession Mustangs. So it won't be a foul after consultation. The referees will decide it is a held ball. Williams loses the ball on the dribble. Kiana Tolbert steals 2 for the Tigers. So twice in a row now, the Mustangs have had their dribble taken away. Bulls nearly travel with it there, but Denisha Bowles gets a jump shot for Wekiva. Back to a 6-point lead. Mustangs have lost 3 points from their halftime lead so far this quarter. 3 won't go for Rollins. Payne sweeps in to make the rebound. Sadisha Payne is fouled on the layup attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. The Tigers' foul is called against number 1, Kiana Tolbert, on the block. It's her first personal foul and the team's third. Checking into the game for the Tigers, number 2, Takaya Alston. Chardell Jones, coast to coast for the Tigers. Lead down to 4 for the Mustangs. Bree Williams is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 for the Mustangs. Block is called against number 1, Kiana Tolbert, her second, and the team's fourth. Tolbert now has 13 out of the Tigers' 35 points. But she picks up her second foul there. Still no real problem this late in the third quarter. Williams hits her first free throw. Checking into the game for the Tigers, Turner and Lavati. Jones gets the rebound on the miss. That was Denisha Bowles got the block. Down to the other end. Johnson can't get the bunny to go. And the rebound goes to Tolbert. Tolbert spins around. Checking in for the Mustangs, Marina Mayado. And for the Tigers, Kiana Rollins. And for those of you listening to the webcast, sorry we had a little disruption there with our internet signal, but we seem to have it back now. You haven't missed much. Push is called against number 10, Marina Mayano, her first. 3-point basket by Kiana Tolbert. Tripping is called against number 0, Jemiah Turner. Her third and the team's fifth. That takes us to the end of the third period. 42-39 is the Mustang lead as we head into the final 8 minutes. Fouls called against number 4. Jones, her third and the team's 7th. That puts the Mustangs into bonus. Ayanna Johnson shooting 1-1. Checking into the game for Wekiva, number 15, Emmy James. Jones can't get the jumper to go. Second chance basket made by number 10, Amari Bell. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 42, Erica Simmons. Number 21, Ayanna Johnson from Sedacia Payne. Back to a 5-point lead for Wekiva here in the fourth period. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left. Tolbert to Bell. And Coach Butts not happy with the Mustang defense there. He's going to take a timeout. Wekiva calls timeout. Full timeout requested by the Mustangs. We appear to have some sort of competition during the timeout going between the Wekiva varsity cheerleaders and the Tiger JV team, who is acting as their cheerleading squad and doing a fine job. Mayanna Garrett, she's got it. Mayanna Garrett with a long 2-point jumper for Wekiva. Kiana Tolbert spins for a layup. Payne down to the other end. Payne will take it. It's wide left. She'll get her own putback now. Sedacia Payne on a second chance basket for the Mustangs. Tolbert's three is wide left. That'll go out of bounds off of Emmy James. And we'll go out of bounds off the backboard equipment there. So with 5 minutes to go in the ball game, Mustangs holding on to a 5-point lead. Hold is called against number 0, Jemiah Turner, her 4th personal foul, the team's 8th. The Mustangs back at the free throw line. Emmy James shooting 1-on-1 bonus. Tolbert misses the 3. Offensive rebound for Bell, but she turns the ball over to Emmy James. Emmy James to Mayanna Garrett. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Bree Williams. Sadasia Payne gets the block, the rebound, goes coast to coast, misses, and then Emmy James gets the rebound. A lot of action happening in a matter of seconds there. Williams to Simmons. Back to Williams for 3, short. Simmons can't get the putback either, but it will go out of bounds off of the Tigers. Mustangs will get another chance on offense here. 3:43 to go, holding on to a 7-point lead. Checking into the game for the Tigers, number 5, Kiana Rollins. The Mustangs have led ever since that 7-point run that they started their scoring game with after Jones got the first 2 threes. Payne misses the putback. Garrett sneaks in there for the rebound. Push is called against number 4, Chardell Jones. That's her 4th personal foul, the team's 9th. And that will send Mayanna Garrett back to the free throw line, shooting 1-on-1. Garrett hits her first, and she'll earn a second. So after a bit of a slump at the beginning of the half, the Mustangs are back in comfortable control of the ball handling situation here. Ro Paradin checks into the game for Erica Simmons. Miss on the second free throw will go to Jones. We're going to have double bonus in the Mustangs' favor for the rest of the ball game. Chardell Jones gets the basket and a chance to make it a 3-point play. Ro Paradin is called on the block for her 4th personal foul, the team's 6th. So now we'll be shooting every time we have a foul for the rest of the game. Mustangs have double bonus in their favor. The Tigers have single bonus in their favor. Three-point play is good. Full timeout requested by the Tigers. Back to live action here at Mustang Arena. Bree Williams with a nice move there to get away. Ro Paradin wasn't expecting that, though. Fortunately, Miami Garrett's there to clean up. Payne has to take a wild layup that won't go, and the rebound goes to Chardell Jones. Tigers need to make something happen here as they trail by 5 with just under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Good layup opportunity for Turner, but she can't make it fall. Putback goes to Amari Bell. And that cuts it to just a 3-point ball game. This is the closest the Tigers have been since the first quarter, with 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the ball game. James trying to get around Bell, gets to the paint, lets it go. She's got it. Emmy James for 2. For as many great assists as we've seen tonight, that one was all Emmy James. Turner can't get the 3 to go, and what started as a hot perimeter shooting game for both teams is now going to really cool off as we go more to the inside shots. Foul is called against number 10, Amari Bell. That's her 4th personal foul, and the team's 10th. It puts the Mustangs into double bonus. Miami Garrett at the line shooting 2. Erica Simmons into the game for the Mustangs. So Garrett hits both of these critical free throws as we get down to the 2-minute mark. Tigers get in trouble. Erica Simmons with a good job on defense. Foul is called against number 4, Sadasia Payne, her 4th personal foul, the team's 7th. Kiana Tolbert shooting 2. Mustangs will rotate around. Simmons back to Payne. Payne gets a count on her by Jones. Gets it off to James. We're going to get another foul here. Mustangs will get 2 more at the charity stripe. Hold is called against number 1, Kiana Tolbert. That's her 3rd personal foul. At the line, shooting double bonus, Emmy James. So the Tigers have 2 players on the court with 4. The Mustangs have 1. So far, nobody has gotten knocked out, though, as James hits her first. Second free throw is a miss. Jones on the rebound. Chardell Jones is fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is called against number 4, Sadasia Payne. That's her 5th personal foul. And she'll retire from the game with 6 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Checking in for her is Ayanna Johnson. Jones hits both of her free throws. Mustangs need to take some time off the clock and ideally maybe get a couple more points to add some padding to their lead or at least get a foul. And that's what they're going to do. Bree Williams will be shooting double bonus for the Mustangs as she is fouled by number 5, Kiana Rollins, on the push. That's her second. So the Tigers doing a good job of spreading out the fouls. They've got 16 total fouls represented among the 5 players on the court. But so far, everybody's still in the game. Bree Williams hits her first. Misses the second. It seems to be a theme for Wekiva. That's going to go out of bounds. The initial ruling is it's out of bounds off of Jones. Nope, they're going to overturn it. Less than a minute to go. Mustangs still up by 7. Jones wanted to shoot a 3, but she'll change her mind, go into the paint. Still misses. That's going to go out of bounds off the Tigers. Mustangs ball. Full timeout called by the Mustangs. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We'd like to remind you that for the safety of our players and officials and the courtesy of those around you, fans are not permitted on the court at any time, including after the game. We ask that all fans please remain in the stands or head over to the gym lobby at the conclusion of tonight's game. We appreciate your cooperation. Jemiah Turner steals 2, and we'll pause here for a full timeout called by the Tigers. Mustangs nearly get in trouble on the inbound. They're able to find Garrett. 5-point lead. Tigers, of course, have to foul. Foul is called against number 4, Chardell Jones, it's her 5th personal foul, and she'll retire from the game with a double-double for the Tigers. 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Checking into the game for her, number 23, Alexandra Labate, and at the line shooting 2 on double bonus, Ayanna Johnson. One free throw out of 2 hit for Johnson. 3 won't go. Erica Simmons gets the rebound. And Tolbert there slaps the ball out of bounds away from the Mustangs. Now a 6-point lead with 7.3 seconds left. Tigers have to foul quickly. Foul's called against number 1, Kiana Tolbert. That's her 4th personal foul. And it will send the Mustangs back to the free throw line. Ayanna Johnson shooting 2. So with 5.3 seconds left in the game, the Mustangs already have a 2-possession lead. They can make it effectively 3, unless you count the possibility of getting 3 threes in 5 seconds, which is pretty low. That takes us to the end of the ball game. A hard-fought contest with a lot of hot shooting on both sides. The Mustangs will come away with the victory here by 7. 61-54 is the final score here at Mustang Arena on Wednesday night basketball action. Your final stats for the Tigers: they had 3 players in double figures. 2 of them had double-doubles. Amari Bell with 12 points, 12 rebounds. Chardell Jones with 15 points, 12 rebounds. And Kiana Tolbert leads her team with 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. The Mustangs had Ayanna Johnson with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Asia Payne may have only had 6 points, but she had 11 boards for Wekiva. Bree Williams put up 13 points, 2 rebounds, and Mayanna Garrett leads her team to victory. Nearly got the double-double-double with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. For those of you in the arena, thanks for coming out tonight to support your Mustang and Tiger athletes. Those of you listening online, thanks for joining us virtually. The Mustangs' next game is at home, and it's an important district contest against the Apopka Blue Darters. We hope that you will join us in just 2 days, coming up on January 19th for Friday night basketball action. 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 varsity start. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Wekiva Sports, and bookmark WekivaMustangs.com for all of your scores, schedules, and more. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Have a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask if you are waiting for a ride or for one of the players to emerge from the locker rooms, that you please do so in the gym lobby or on the patio outside the arena. Although it's a little chilly out there, I hear, so if you want to wait in the lobby, we won't think any less of you. But we do ask that you please clear the arena so that our administrators can prepare the facility to be closed. We appreciate your cooperation.